Hello everyone. In this video, we continue our topic, Pranayama exploration. You now know about the breathing cycle of alternately dominant nostrils. This is called Swara Yoga. The Sanskrit word swara translates to a musical note. In this case, the music of the breath. Swara Yoga, by definition, is an art of interfering with autonomic nervous system and its effects on our mind and body to serve us better. The yoga text Shiva Swarodaya has detailed study of Swara Yoga. Those in the know use this knowledge to plan their day and make the most of it. Let's take a look at the connection between the brain hemispheres to the nostril dominance. When our left nostril is dominant, our right brain hemisphere is active. And when our right nostril is dominant, our left brain hemisphere is active. So let's do a fun test. Once again, we check which nostril is currently dominant. Like so. Breathe in and out. And then switch over. So we are in two main categories here. Either your left nostril is dominant or your right nostril is dominant. And of course, some of you are in a switch transition. If both your nostrils are evenly active, then sit this one out till the switch is complete. Ready? Let's start with the group who currently have your left nostril dominant. I'm going to give you instructions and then you can pause the video, okay? Modern human beings are rarely without food nearby. So, at the moment, if your left nostril is dominant, then eat something. Make sure you chew it to encourage saliva production and then swallow. This should take 2 to 3 minutes. And presto, you have switched over. Your right nostril will then be dominant. Now for those in the group who have the right nostril dominant at the moment, play music that you enjoy. Close your eyes, get with the beat, and go ahead, pause the video. Listen to the music for about 2-3 minutes, and you will also make a switch. Your left nostril will then be dominant. It's like tail wagging the dog. We can activate a brain hemisphere on demand. Holy men in India have always carried a 2 feet tall wooden stick. It's called Hamsadanda or Yoga Danda. They rest the underarm on it and lean like so. And the upward pressure of that wooden staff on the armpit changes the nostril dominance and maintains it. Their goal is to keep the Pingala Nadi active at night and the Ida Nadi active during the day. The day is quite different for them. No kids to drop off at school or lunch meetings. They optimize the day for spiritual progress. The physiology is the same though, and we too can benefit from the nostril dominance switch. You can simply plug the nostril with your thumb and wait for the flow to switch over to the other nostril. An easy way is to lay down on your side. When you lay on your left side, the right nostril will be dominant. And when you lay on your right side, the left nostril will be dominant. It takes about 2 to 5 minutes. Now one can also make a switch with a deliberate focus on the chosen nostril. This requires practice. We can also change the flow to Sushumna, where both nostrils are active, but to maintain it is rather difficult. You can give it a try. Lay down on your back flat without a pillow and focus on Bhrumadhya or Trikuti, the space between your eyebrows. both nostrils will be active for a short time. The advanced practitioners can maintain prolonged switch with Khechari Mudra and Noli Kriya. You see how there's wisdom in knowing this knowledge and using it to your advantage. When your left nostril is dominant and your right brain hemisphere is active, it would be the right time to sit down and write your novel or draw. When your right nostril is dominant and your left brain hemisphere is active, it would be easier to take a math test or balance your checkbook, for example. There are pranayama techniques that allow us to take this further, to promote our physical well-being and mental equanimity. Everything from how to regulate our body temperature to being present in the moment is possible. What I'm saying is that if you simply wish to limit the benefits to the physical well-being, you can do that. But for those amongst us who nurse the lofty goals of meditative bliss, pranayama is the gateway. I will now borrow some terms from the recent research on ultradian rhythm of alternative cerebral hemispheric activity. That's a mouthful. The biorhythm of alternative dominance of nostrils is called a basic rest activity cycle, a Brack hypothesis. The paper written on the lateralized ultradian rhythm of autonomic nervous system is the study of energy expenditure and restoration, a coupling of mind and body, a mind and metabolism. The researcher was awarded Nobel Prize for this. Yogis have known this for thousands of years and have detailed applications of it. It's a demonstrable physiological fact that when our right brain is active, it's conducive to rest and creativity. Our body temperature, heart rate, blood pressure lowers. The hormone levels of cortisol, testosterone, endorphins are also reduced, and vice versa. Good reason to know more about this, no? In the next videos, we take a look at the basics of pranayama practice. See you soon.